All right, I've got my body stitches on hold for just a little while I try and get a handle on whether I've left enough yarn to knit my sleeves. So I always cast on here. People ask me why I don't just pick up stitches here for the underarm gusset. And I find that no matter how I pick it up, there's always kind of a sloppy point on each edge of that I have to go back and fix anyway. So it's really easy to do a vertical to vertical seam across there and get it really, really neat looking. This is also an area I feel can use a little bit of a seam because it's an area that can get wear as your arm rubs across that. So why not just have a tiny little seam there? Really easy to sew up. And so I'm going to leave enough tail so that I can do that seam. So I'm going to cast on my 6 stitches. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, all good. That's enough tail to sew that little seam, and then I just start knitting around. So I've got my needle attached to my cord again, my little leather cord, and I am gonna just knit across the sleeve stitches. And as I go around here, just want to point out that I, for one, tighten up incredibly when I start to knit around in a small circumference, and I'm only knitting. There's no more purling anymore because you're knitting in the round. I tighten up a lot, so keep an eye on that gauge. If it starts to tighten up, you may need to go up a needle size when you do your sleeves. Just something to kind of be aware of. So keep an eye on that, and I'm gonna get going on these sleeves.